Hello and welcome back to Black Dice Gaming. I'm James and today we're doing an unboxing. It's another dragon, one of the Dungeons and Lasers dragons. It's an older one, but it's the Xenodragon. Sort of alien-esque in its appearance. But yeah, it's new to me, but it is a relatively older model. I can't seem to see a date on it, but it is one of the earlier Kickstarters that they did. But without further ado, let's look at some sprues. Oops, so let's get inside this box. There we go. Okay, so we can see where the art direction is definitely going with this one. Bit of a sci-fi dragon. 145 millimeters tall, that's pretty big. Easy to assemble, and as always on a 50 millimeter base. So here we go. Let's look at these sprues. So apparently it comes with 3 sprues. Those are the ones labelled just there. Although this sprue seems a little bit small. So let's have a look at the small one first. So obviously we've got some sort of egg type things there, and some of its talons. Probably something to do with the base, that bit there. But yeah, nice contact points, thick plastic as always. They do make some wonderful models. So this one we've got, that's one hell of a wingspan, isn't it? That's huge. A bit of its head there, a couple of its appendages, and then this huge tail. There's a really curving tail, isn't it? That, because it kind of sits on its tail, doesn't it? But yeah, that's a huge wing, that one. Can we get the other one side by side? Wow, see, I know it's difficult, but that's one hell of a wingspan, isn't it? Okay, let's look at the third sprue. Here we go. So another wing, very similar. Yeah, very similar indeed. Horns. Again, this is typical sort of Archon Studio. Very similar sort of design on the horns. There's the base just there. Torso, quite a thin, slender dragon, just a huge wingspan. There's the other side of its head there. Yeah, nice contact point that. But yeah, let me get her built up, and we'll have a look at the finished article. So here she is, all made up. She attaches onto the base by a little pin, which I haven't glued in place because I probably will paint them separately, but absolutely huge wingspan. So for comparison, I've brought a few things. Thos the dragon, which is one I completed. That was the last one I've done. And then we've got the ogre, one of the ogres just there. And then one of the smaller minions from the, I think it's Deceptive Encounters range. So you can see it's quite a big beast. For those of you who maybe want a slightly different comparison, here is a Carnosaur. So it's taller than the Carnosaur, probably as tall as the rider on the Carnosaur. And then the wings give it much more elevation as well. So that will give you some idea of size comparisons. But yeah, there you go. I will be painting it up at some point. Probably will do that on camera, even though it's seems like a very simplistic paint job. But it's going to be interesting to see what I do to get to that sort of bluey, blacky, purpley sort of shade. But please like and subscribe, and hopefully I shall catch you in the next one.